Hey folks, Simon here with another Velo Performance Rule Short. These videos are really simple. There's no fluff in them. There's no transitions. There's nothing. It's basically answering your questions. So recently someone asked me on the channel, how do I lose weight through cycling? Now my instant reaction to this is don't. However, there is a nuance to this. I want you to keep in mind that as we get older, it's harder for us to hold on to lean muscle mass. So we need to make sure that we're eating in a way that's supporting our training and our recovery. For context, this person said they need to lose body fat and drop weight, but they want to maintain their performance in training. I talked to a lot of people that might think that going out and doing long fasted rides is a great way to lose weight. Don't do that. Look, personally, I think that's probably the worst way to train. It's definitely the worst way to recover from your training. And it's also, as we get older, not the cleverest way to hold on to your lean, precious muscle mass. So what should you be doing? I think realistically, if you want to change shape, you're gonna have to accept the fact if you're training, you're gonna have to do this gradually and over time. I think the key thing to get across is drive a moderate calorie deficit on a day-to-day basis. So about 350 to 450 calories is kind of where I'd aim for. What that allows you to do is have enough energy to drive your training and recovery and also start dropping body weight. The classic thing I see a lot of people doing is not considering how much energy they're expending through exercise or overestimating the energy through exercise. And this is where you need to be intuitive and honest, because if your Garmin's telling you you've burned 1,000 calories in an hour of training, it's lying to you. Here's a top tip for you. For protein, I would sit at about 1.6 grams of protein per kg of body weight at the target weight you're aiming for. Don't be afraid of carbohydrates. Remember, it's about total calorie intake that matters the most. But here's the thing, when you're running a calorie deficit, it means you're gonna have less foods to eat and choose from. So polarize your carbohydrates around training and after recovery, and you'll probably get the best out of your nutrition. I'll say it again, driving super hard calorie deficits means your training is gonna feel super tough. You won't be able to put out the power that you want, your recovery is definitely gonna suck, and your training is gonna be pretty rubbish too. The thing to get across here is, yes, your training expends more energy across the day, of course it does. But the thing that drives body weight and body fat loss is what you eat. From a coaching perspective, the way that I always speak to the athletes and cyclists that I coach is, if you've got weight to lose, you need to eat in a way that's going to support your training and your recovery and give you plenty of energy. You can't do that if you're driving a super hard calorie deficit. So I'll say it again, if you've got a lot of weight to lose, work on a consistent, moderate calorie deficit. So that way you've got plenty of energy to train, you notice changes in your body shape and your body composition over time, and accept the fact that it is actually gonna take time. Righty, that's it for this week. If you've got a question you want to ask me, stick it in the comments box below and I will come back with another Q&A rule short very soon.